Hey guys, it's Slats, and today we're going to be talking about seasonal depression, which is something I definitely deal with. And I had a glimpse of hope today as it hit above 50 degrees and it was sunny out today, which to some people 50 degrees is freezing, but to me that is such a nice temperature. Especially compared to the below freezing temperatures we've been having these past couple months. But yeah, I'm someone that does not like winter. It's definitely my least favorite season. I think mainly it's just, the cold is absolutely terrible. I can't function when it's freezing out. It's gray all the time. It's just depressing and it gets dark at like 4 to 5 p.m. So because of all that, I tend to not be super happy during this time. And besides Christmas, December is definitely the highlight of winter for me. I just don't like January, February, and then part of March. But obviously I can't change the season, so there has to be other ways, to try to not make myself feel like crap during this time. And I think there are some ways that I could definitely try to implement. I know it's like coming to an end now, but maybe for next season I could listen back to this and remember what I said. But definitely the first thing is to just get up earlier. As I've said on this channel before, I'm someone that tends to wake up late very frequently. And when I'm waking up at 2 p.m. and the sun goes down at 4, it's like you only have 2 hours of daylight. Like, that's not good. And no wonder I'm so sad because I don't see the light at all. So definitely waking up early, getting the most amount of daylight as you can is definitely helpful. I definitely would see why that would help. But that's something that I haven't really been doing, if I'm being honest, and definitely need to work on that. And the next thing is to try to go outside as much as you can. I know, as I said, it could literally be below freezing, and I hate doing that. I literally cannot, function in it. But if it's not that cold of a day out, get some layers on, bundle up. I don't think it could be that bad. I think it would help because I do love going on walks. The weather was great today. I walked to Dunkin', got my coffee, and came back. It was about 2 miles or whatever. It was a great walk. And I just felt great while walking, and I felt great when I got home. So whenever I do get the chance to, go outside, it's a nicer day out. I think I definitely should take advantage of that. Even if I'm not really in the mood for it, it might not be that perfect day. I think it would help overall. Just trying to go outside as much as you can is definitely good for me. And I know staying inside all day is not good for me. And I'm sure a lot of people that deal with this seasonal depression definitely relate to that and probably benefit a lot more from being outdoors. And with all of this, obviously, is you just try to have to discipline yourself is the real thing. Because for me, it's definitely easy to get that motivation and encouragement to get up and out of bed and go outside when I wake up and it's sunny out and I hear the birds chirping, all that stuff. Obviously, that's inviting. But when I wake up and it's gray out, cold, it's okay, I'm not going to want to do that. But I think part of it is that discipline where you have to just tell yourself listen, I don't want to do it, but I know I will feel better after doing it. And something that I just thought of that I think would help is try to participate in seasonal activities. I mean, I know that December is definitely big for me because, Christmas, New Year's, that holiday season, definitely doing a lot of activities during that, Christmas lights, Christmas decorating, all that good stuff. But then, as I said, once January to February hits, it's kind of nothing is happening. So maybe if I try to participate in some fun, winter activities, if the weather's good, I could go sledding. I'm not a skier. I used to snowboard, but I don't think I do it anymore. So sledding might be my cup of tea. Or maybe I'll get into skiing. Maybe getting an Airbnb that's a cabin with friends and hang out for a weekend. I think that would be really fun. Just trying to do what you can during that time so it's not just a waste, as I said, because I feel just not sitting in your house all day is definitely the biggest thing here. Is just trying to get out, do something fun, even if it's not, winter related. Just try and get out of your house as much as you can. Again, I know it's hard with, not the most inviting weather, but it's definitely the solution that I think would work for me the best, and it's definitely something I want to implement into the future. As I've said in my depression video, this is kind of a part 2 to that, or a more specific version, I guess. It's pretty much the same thing, to be honest, and that's just to kind of distract yourself, get involved with things, hang out with friends. Just the biggest thing is just don't sit alone all day in your room doing absolutely nothing. I feel like that's absolutely, terrible. But yeah, I think obviously, during the Christmas season, at least for me, that's a pretty good time. And I think that's because I am doing more stuff. I'm hanging out with friends and family. We're going out to see, the Christmas lights, the Christmas trees, seeing Christmas movies and stuff like that. But if you try to carry on it doesn't have to be Christmas, obviously, just because you're not going to be watching Christmas movies in February. But more so, just more winter-focused activities from January through March could really help, I think, getting your mind out of, as I said, I hate winter. But I think if I try to, do some more fun things during that time, it could definitely be more bearable for me. But I do hate the cold, and I do hate how dark it is. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully with some warmer weather. Peace out.